Hello guys, the next exercise is exercise number 8, and we have been really working on if and else statements all the time, and this time maybe I'm thinking of going through the switch and how it's used, and we may practice a lot about switch as well so that you master the process. So first thing first, so we have to start with main method. Okay, we have our main method and we need a scanner this time. um, what I'm trying to do here is that I just want uh, to get the month and year, and we just use the switch statement to evaluate or to check the month. If it's February, then it will tell us February. If you put like second, then it should give us February, or if you put the first, number one, it should give us January and stuff like that, and the year, and it should be able to understand. Okay, I can explain through programming. So scanner input is equal to new okay, that's our scanner. And now let me type enter the month and the year. Example, let's say if you type 1 for January. Okay, so we use int. Okay, I'm just using the direct variable, so type in the variable and use them at the same time. Month, go to input dot next int. Okay, we do the same thing, the year. And this, maybe this time let me use print. It's going to be enter year, and then same thing, int year, input from scanner, next in, and then I need one variable, number of days in month, which I'm going to initialize with 0. Okay, and now let's type switch brackets, and let's pass the month here, and then curly brackets. And then the first thing in my switch, I'm going to type, normally you can end up with default, but okay, so you can start with default, but me, I'm going to start with default. If there is nothing found, then it will default to default, and then we break. If you've never done this before, maybe it might be a trick or maybe something very new to you, but normally people, they end up with default, but I like to start with default. It doesn't really matter where you put this default. So this is the default. Before I do anything, I just say, okay, if whatever I'm doing here, it doesn't really match to this, then fall to this default. And the default, I can give a message, but just leave it for now, just like that. And then we start with case 1. It's 1 because we're dealing with digit here, I mean integer, and this 1 means January. So January, I'm going to print let's say, let me just print, and I'm going to use the string builder. String builder class, and then this is January, and then let's append the year. Append year, then to string. Okay, and then number of days in month is going to be January. It's normally 31st, so and then we break. Okay, then we go for case number 2. This is how you write switch. Case 2, we do the same system, but February is a bit tricky, so we have to do some logic. So because February has sometimes is 28, sometimes 29, so you have to really figure out how to do that. So I'm going to use sysout, and because I'm going to use string builder, I don't need print line. I'm used print and new string builder. It's the same thing. We pass here February, and then we append year, and then you also append to string. Okay, we have this one, and we have to check now if year module 400 is equal to 0, or use this power plan to say or year module 4 is equal to 0 and this time end, and year module 100 is not equal to 0. So it's a little bit tricky, but this is how you do it. Use 400 to check if this year module, if you divide this year, the year, by 400, you get this 0, or year you divide by this, the remainder is 0, or year divided by 100, the remainder is not equal to 0. Then what should we do? So I'm going to say, alright, number of days in month is equal to, actually we assign it's equal to 29. Okay, and else number of days in month equal to 28. Okay, just made a mistake here. Okay, Control Shift format, Control Shift F, and then this is for February, and then we move on to case 3. Okay, case 3 is almost the same as this one, so we copy and paste, and this is match, and March is also 31st, so you break, then we go to F4 April, so you do the same thing. You can copy the whole thing, then we paste here, then you change this to 4, then this to April, and then April is not 31st or 31st, yes, and then we move on to May. This is May, and May is the same. So we move on until we get to December. So this, your task is to just do the same and figure out which every month and ends with which date the months end with, and try to put this here. But in the end, what I have to do, I have to print, let's say season, and this is string viewer. I don't need print line, so I'm going to put brackets here. New. I'm creating a class here with string builder. String. If you don't understand, don't worry, because we're not gonna talk about this later. String builder, and this is going to be like has. Let me show the has. Then we append number of, get it from here, number of days in a month, and then we append with days dot to string. So if you save, try to run this program, you see, enter a month in a year. In January, let's put the 1st of January and see, year maybe 2018, and then you get January 2018 has the first days. So only what you have to do is to give space here to look more clean. And yep, and then save again, and then we run again the program. And let's put the second year 2000. Then we have February 2000 March. Yeah, because I'm supposed to write this complete program, but this is your task to finish up this program. So let's say if you put something which is not here, let's say 9 year 2003, then has 0 days, because it's to default, because I haven't this is a default, so I haven't write for this October, or yeah, sure, it was September, so you have to figure out yourself how to figure out this. Thank you guys, and remember to subscribe and like, and bye bye.